For a hot minute, this mold was the hottest shit. Believe it or not, there was a time when Generation 1 wasn't the default setting and cast for Transformers toys. The early 2000s was still very much a parade of new characters, and what homages and recurring characters we did get were heavily redesigned. Which is why Takara's 2004 toy line Robotmasters got a fair amount of attention. Yeah, it was mostly a quick line of small molds we'd already seen redecoed in Hasbro lines, at import prices to boot, but it also put out several vaguely basic-sized new molds of older characters based on their original looks. Most notably, the first go at a transforming G1-style Starscream that was actually decently posable and didn't lose his fists in the process. So of course, there was demand for the obvious redecos, and we eventually got them as SKYWARP and THUNDERCRACKER in a special end-of-the-line 2-pack in late 2005. Weirdly, the set wasn't in a normal Robotmasters box, but an eHobby G1 reissue box with some stickers added to it to market as Robotmasters product. I think it might be the box for Magnificus, that was in the same year. Probably a time/money-saving move, since it would mean not having to design a whole new Robotmasters style box for him, on top of, look G1, see G1, please buy this appeal. And yeah, the mold does look kinda jank, with the canopy beer gut, and the sculpt is a little soapy. But remember, it was this or the 1984 original at that point in time, so this kinda won? It also helped that all three versions also came with chrome missile pods that attached to the chest, referencing that one scene from Fire on the Mountain, back when very specific callbacks like that were a rarity. Mind, it's not as posable as it looks. Yeah, the arms are a big improvement with some extra weapon mounting points on the forearms and inner right fist, but the hip articulation is severely restricted to the point of barely movable, and there's no knee jointing. But again, people were very much after this set. Until the following year when classic Starscream and SKYWARP hit and pushed this molding down the stairs. Sure, it took a few years to get a retail Thundercracker out of the mold, but demand for the Robotmasters versions kinda crashed and burned quickly. Well, outside of weirdo completists like me. And maybe Thew.